What is up there, guys and gals? Welcome back to my channel. This is your favorite penguin, the Penguinator. And what I'm doing today, because I just realized it, I have not actually shown you a step-by-step tutorial on how to get to the boss fight for Shaolin Shuffle. So let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll show you what to do for step 1 and on. Okay, for the very first step, what you have to do is you have to have completed a chi ability up to the shuriken step. And once you give it up to the shuriken step, also make sure you have all the doors open. You have to shoot these cages and follow this rat. And once you follow the rat, he'll go to about 5 or 6 different cages. And basically all you do is you throw the shuriken at the cage. And from there, you'll have a ring form on the floor. And you'll see what that's like. I'll do 1 or 2 and then I'll fast forward to the final one so you can see what I'm talking about. But there's, like I said, there's a bunch of cages. You have like this one right here he could go to, which appears to be the one he's after. And once he goes in, all you do is you throw the shuriken, and now you follow the rat to the next cage. So it's really that simple. And if you're playing with multiplayer, just have somebody train the zombie somewhere, and have somebody else just follow the rat. And then you can get step 1 done very easily without having to worry about any zombies spawning in on you and interrupting you. But, you know what, instead of fast forwarding it, I'm just going to show you every single one of the cages that mine's going to, so you can see what it's like if you have to do it on solo, or if you want to do it with multiplayer. It can take a little while. Following the rat is kind of a pain in the butt, but it's not too bad. But yeah, basically, this is all you're doing. You follow the rat. So... Alright, so here we go. And we follow the rat again. It's like a rat train. And I was playing with some guys the other night, and I made the comment that it looks like what Infinity Ward did is they went to like Radio Shack or something, bought this, the remote-controlled rat, filmed it, and that's what they based this rat off of, because that's what it looks like. The way it wobbles back and forth and everything. It looks like one of those Practical Joke remote-controlled rats to me. Alright, and we continue with the rat. And I am curious how many people caught like a possible Ninja Turtle type reference, even though I don't think they were around. When did the Ninja Turtles comic book come out? I know the cartoon series came out in the 80s, but when did the original Ninja Turtles come out? Wasn't it like 70s possibly? I don't know. But the reason I'm saying this is because the Rat King was actually a Ninja Turtles character, so I was just kind of curious about it. But I do think that's kind of a Ninja Turtle reference almost. And if you get the katana double pack punched, then it glows purple after 3 swings, and it'll launch a purple panther at the zombie. Now the reason that's fascinating to me is because purple was the color of Mace Windu's lightsaber, so I'm kind of curious if that's where they got the idea from. It's a good possibility. As you can see, there's another rat cage right there. Come on. And we're done. And there you go. So we will go on to step 2. Step 2 is to get 10 to 15 zombie kills inside this soul circle. Now be careful because they can come up behind you, but if they do, depending on where you're at, just circle around and retrain them right back to where you need them to be, which is about what I do. I try to be careful with it, but all you have to do is retrain them, and they'll usually go right back to where you need them in a row, so you can kill them one at a time, right into that soul collection circle, or soul jar basically is what the circle is. So after you get that amount, you will need to, as fast as you can, get out of the area. Especially if it's like this one where it's enclosed. Because a bunch of ninja zombies will appear. Alright, it's done. So now I'm going to get out of here as fast as I can. And after that, I'll show you what to do. But yeah, you definitely have to get to where you can maneuver a little bit. I like going down into the Rat King lair because it gives me plenty of room to maneuver around. I mean, you can go where you want to, but to me, this just provides the best area for you to be able to move, have room to maneuver, and also it's the best training area for this map in my opinion. But as you can see, they'll spawn in usually one or two at a time, but not too bad. And just keep an eye on your back and everything, and you should be fine. And once you take out all of them, you'll need to go back and check to make sure you're done, which you'll know because you won't see any more of the ninja zombies. But, let's see, still got a few more. Okay, I think I'm done with my ninja zombies. Switch back to the gun that makes these walkers instead of runners. By the way, this is the gun you can get up at spawn. And it's really, really good gun. Great lifesaver for that. So, but also remember, it does do damage. So eventually you will run out of the ability to make them walkers, and you'll accidentally just kill one off because of that. So just be aware of that. But go ahead and walk through here. The reason I didn't do that is in case it had to be here. But see, you will now have this key. So now on to step 3 of the first part of the Easter egg. Alright, on to step 3. So step 3 is you bring this key down here to this locker with the symbols on it. You hold square, or when Xbox comes out you hold X, and it opens the door. And by the way, those symbols spell soul key. So that's a hint of what we're doing here. We're trying to collect the soul key. And once you have that, you know what, I'm going to go the fast route. We're going to go this way. So you go through this portal. Saves you from running all over the dang map. And you're going to run over here to this area right here of spawn. You see those symbols over there? You're going to hit that symbol right there. You will hear that little gong. So now after you've hit that symbol, you have one more symbol to hit. Or excuse me, you have 3 more symbols to hit. Not one, excuse me, 3 more symbols. Symbol number 2 is back in front of disco. And what you're going to do is that area where I was using the soul jar circle. It's the same area. Except you're going to aim inside that bathroom right here. Be right here. It's this symbol right there. Again, as long as you hear that version of a gong, you've done it right. And now you have to go over here and hit the last 2 symbols. So the last 2 symbols are going to be right here. It's going to be 1. And listen. You are now ready to face the Rat King for the very first time. And again, you need to be careful when doing this, because if you accidentally kill the zombies, you'll start another round, and so on. So let's go on to the next step of the first part of the Easter egg. Alright, so after you get ready for the first Rat King fight, you're going to come right here in front of the dojo, and hold square X right there. And then you basically just shoot him until he disappears. As I say, you do need to be careful because you can accidentally end the round. Alright, there you go. And then you run up and you grab the eyeball and you'll be ready for the second set of stuff you have to do for the Easter egg.